Hi, my name's Danny. Today we're going to do a dynamic warm-up. Essentially, this is good to do before high intensity workout, any kind of warm-up, or if you're just sitting at your desk and you need to get your blood flowing. All right, so the first one we're going to be doing is called shoulder gaiters, and essentially their main function is to warm up your rotator cuffs. So shoulder gaiters, you're going to have your hands on your head, you're going to bring your elbows together, and then rotate back. And we're just gonna be going back and forth and really try to squeeze your shoulder blades behind you and really squeeze your elbows together. And the whole idea here is want to get all the muscles in your upper back and chest warming up. And you're gonna do that for a minute, all right? Just to keep this video short, I'm just gonna demonstrate each exercise. So the next one is we type all day. So we tend to get really tight through the chest. So this one's really good for posture. What you're gonna do, lace your fingers behind you, shoulder blades back and down, and you're gonna pull your hand away from your butt. Now, a common mistake I see is people will rotate forward or hunch. Try to keep everything tall, and just pull away. You can do repetitions, slow and controlled, and that one you're gonna do for a minute as well, all right? The next one we're gonna do is going to warm up your hip flexors and your lats. So when we type all day, we still get really tight through here and everything collapses in. And we don't want to look like Quasimodo, so we're going to open up through the hips to really prevent that flexed hip position. So big lunge forward. You're going to reach up and over. You're just going to open up through the whole side of your body. So I step back on my left foot and reach over my right. Then you're going to switch. Big lunge forward and back. So hold for about a second or two and then back. So the thing with dynamic stretching is you're only holding it for 2 or 3 seconds, unlike static stretching where you'd hold it for 30 seconds or a minute. That one you're going to do for 30 seconds. Sorry, I lie. Minute and 30 seconds. And then we'll move on to the next one. Next one's a little bit easier. It's called a knee hug. This helps with balance and then just, once again, hip mobility. So you're going to stand up, hug your knee. Now the hardest part I found is just trying to find that balance at first. And I really try to pull that knee into that chest. 30 seconds of those. Next one is for a minute again. It's a lateral hip opener. So you're going to have your feet pretty wide, toes pointing forward, and you're gonna rotate back and forth. Imagine your butt's on a shelf and you're sliding it back and forth. So I'll give you a side profile. And we're just trying to work on our hip adductors. Minute of this. And then last one, this one's a bit more of a strength training movement, but it still warms you up through the hips. It's called a split squat. So you want to get 90 degrees in all your joints. This is kind of the setup position. And then you take your knee off the ground, and you're gonna go straight up. And imagine pulling your head through the ceiling, back down, and just going back and forth. I think about dropping my back knee, and that prevents me from rocking too far forward. And my knee should stay fairly over my ankle. And you're doing 45 seconds on a leg, and then your dynamic warm-up should be done, or dynamic stretch. I like to do that cycle right before a high-intensity workout, going on a run, something like that. All right, thanks guys.